Welcome to another S&P Futures day trading recap on an Apex evaluation account. Got a lot of trades to get through today, so we'll try to keep each trade commentary short and sweet. The first trade's second entry short was a little far from the EMA, but there was so much selling pressure right before it that I figured there was a good chance it would continue. Thankfully I was right, and started off the trading session with a win. Pretty much the same exact setup formed shortly after I won my first trade, and I decided to hop back in short. Once again, my entry was a little far from the EMA, but bears were in full control at this point, so all bearish setups just had a better chance of success, and I'm able to secure my second win in a row. It must be my lucky day because I get the same exact setup for the third time. This time my entry was even right below the EMA, which made me even more confident in it. So of course I get punished for my overconfidence here. The market reminds me just how unpredictable it can be, and I get stopped out for my first loss of the day. The strong bullish move that stopped me out of the last trade actually made a higher high, which shifted short-term market structure. When I see price retrace back down to the EMA, I hop in long on a failed second entry short setup that was also at the bottom of a newly forming bull channel. I'm glad I was able to identify the market structure shift in time here, and I'm able to scalp out for a nice win. When I identify a pretty convincing bear channel, I short near the top of the channel as well as the EMA on a nice failed second entry long setup. After an initial drop that looked pretty promising, it unfortunately reverses all the way back up to stop me out, as this bear channel I was playing turned out to be a bull flag. Price pumps pretty far above the EMA, and I decided to take a second entry short setup to fade this breakout and see if I could ride price back down to the EMA. In hindsight, the breakout I was fading might have actually been a new uptrend, so this trade probably wasn't the highest probability, but I'm still glad it worked out. Second entry short setups have been presenting themselves all day, and I take another one. This time I'm actually fading a breakout. I was also able to get a nice entry that let me use the EMA as resistance, which in my mind increases the probability of the trade working out. This was a fairly stress-free trade, as price continues flushing downwards and I scalp out for another win. Second entry shorts have just been on fire today, and I take another one for my last trade of the day, once again fading a breakout with an entry that let me place my stop above the EMA. This is another stress-free trade that hit my profit target very quickly, and I decided to stop trading after booking my second largest daily profit since starting this eval account. Today's results definitely validated my decision to increase my daily loss limit to 3, because if I had kept it at 2, I would have missed out on the last 3 wins today. As I've said many times before, trading is just a game of probabilities, where the profitability of your setup's edge only materializes over the long term when enough trades are taken. It's impossible to predict the outcome of any individual trade, and I'm realizing that the only way to directly increase your chances of winning any individual trade is to decrease your profit target and/or increase your stop loss. In other words, the worse your reward to risk ratio is, the more likely you will hit your profit target before your stop loss. Since I'm basically just going for one-to-one reward to risk trades, the chance of me winning any individual trade is basically 50%, and I view taking any trade the same as flipping a coin. However, as I take more trades and increase my sample size, the profitability of my strategy, which is derived from two-legged pullbacks, should begin to materialize, and I'm hoping to capture this edge by tracking my cumulative win rate. This long-term edge was already evident in today's trades alone, where most of my wins were from second entry short setups, and today's positive trading results came at the perfect time. After having our backs against the ropes, we've bounced back in a big way, and are now at 51,354. Glad to have some breathing room again, and it's nice to see my cumulative win rate back above 50%. I'm still learning to identify high probability price action setups, and I'm finding that the only way to improve is to take more trades, so that's exactly what I'll be doing. As always, thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you're notified of the next time I post a trade recap. In the meantime, I'll continue posting daily profit and loss updates in my channel's community tab.